What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Anybody out there? Ollie Oxen free. Anybody there? I don't see nobody in the chat. I don't see nobody. Oh, okay. Sometimes with stream, y'all, it's a little bit of a delay. I can't really see. It look like it's one person in the chat. Okay, we see Ebony is coming on through. I'm gonna let her get herself situated. You let me know when you ready, Ebony. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Dami. How you doing? What's up, boo? What's up? Oh, okay. StreamYard done some new stuff here. Abby, you ready? You said, hold on a second? Okay. Hey, KB Johnson, how you doing? Yeah, we got, I'm going to have to, good night, family. You just got here. See, Cyber Diva, you just got here, girl. It's your bedtime already, 8 o'clock. Hey, Gail, how you doing? Hey, Lynn, doing the do. Coco Dupree, hey, how y'all doing? Come on in. Ebony's still getting herself together. El Teddy, I just got off the phone with him. He on his way through. You ready, Ebony? You ready now? Can y'all hear me? Hey, can you hear me, y'all? Was I talking to myself?
I can hear you.
People, you must go to bed early. It's past your bedtime, boo. Okay, number one Eagle fan. I'm gonna let you get away with that in my Redskin chat.
Shenanigans.
You know. Hey, Stephanie K. Hey, DJ Kool-Aid and Lisa. How y'all doing? Carolyn Alexander. Okay. Lisa Marshall. Hey, y'all. Well, you know, Ebony always coming through with something new for y'all.
What I do? What happened?
You got the new hairstyle.
Oh, no, I just took it out of the ponytail. That's it. The same hairstyle. It's just been in a ponytail the whole time.
Oh, okay. Okay, respect. Respect and protect, Sabrina. Okay, baby. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know. El Teddy, you sideways. Oh, he knows it. Okay. I don't know what he got going on over there. Was Jada done with his live? I'm just walking in the door.
Yeah, he's done. I don't think he gets that he's supposed to be on this live.
I sent him the link. All right. I'm about to text him. Let me text him and tell him to get his tail over here. My phone right here. Hey, Jade. JJ, what's up? Okay. Hey, y'all.
Oh, goodness. I didn't get my life together. I was furiously beating his face while listening to Jada's live. Jesus.
You was getting your cell camera ready. I know. Okay, El Teddy, you ready? I'm bringing you in. You ready, Teddy?
I'm kind of ready. I mean, I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. I'm still in mid mixing of drink, but
I can come back to you.
No, leave me alone, girl. I
like that hat, El Teddy. You should let me have it.
No, you know I am a serious Boston Celtics fan.
Me too.
I don't fuck off about my Celtics. My Celtics and my 49ers, we do not fuck off about.
Your 49ers kicked some butt last night, though.
We sure did. If you need us.
We do. You know, my sister's boyfriend is a 49ers fan. He been talking trash all damn day.
Child, you know I've been talking mad trash. Mad trash. I can't even see the chat. Who's in the chat? I can't even see the chat, y'all.
I didn't know the hip hop. Hold on, Vovo. Wait a minute. The hip hop awards are on, y'all. Let me type them.
What that mean?
No, that means let me type them because I ain't about to watch them right now. Because I got to fast forward through all the commercials. I only want to see Kim. I didn't realize they were coming on tonight. I knew that they had taped them on Saturday, but I didn't know they were coming on tonight. Because you know. You know, they be taking stuff and they come on 2 weeks later. So, you know.
Sure.
But Vovo, I'm too old for the hip hop awards. But I do want to see those.
I can't even see the chat, y'all. Listen, just a mess.
Okay, well, calm down. I'm gonna put everybody up. Let me put everybody up. Okay, repping all the Oakland teams, Carolyn. Okay. You want me to do a roll call again, El Taddy?
Yes.
Dommy's in the house. Novo, KB Johnson, Cyber Diva, LaGail Wallace, Lynn doing the do, Coco Dupree, Mama of Six, Nicole Stevens, Lisa Marshall, JJ, number one Eagle fan, Carolyn Alexander, DJ Kool-Aid and Lisa, Stephanie K, Respect and Protect, Sabrina W, L Long, Abby Reviews.
Hold on, let me fix my drink, y'all.
Now I'm doing the roll call. I'm doing the roll call.
And then get up and leave during the roll call.
Anyway, welcome everybody. LaDonna, Sylvia Williams.
Hey y'all.
Cynthia Hammonds.
I don't want you to sound like Fisika Iman when you say, hey, y'all.
What's up, JLC Productions? Welcome, everybody. Y'all, El Teddy called this house meeting, and as you can see, his ass ain't even here.
I'm here.
Oh, God.
And I told Jay that he need to get his butt over here.
I am here. I really didn't call. I just said,
hey, Miss Mars.
If we ain't doing nothing, we should let our powers unite and form Voltron.
And I'm sorry that I'm eating, but I'm eating dinner. I had a meeting, so I'm eating my dinner. Yes, we got a nice little crowd in here tonight. How y'all doing?
Thank you, Madonna.
LaDonna says your hair is lovely, Abby.
Thank you. I'll never wear it down.
Hey, LaDonna.
Something different.
Yes. Well, let's start from the beginning and work our way up. Y'all wanna be mad first, or y'all wanna laugh first? What we want to do first?
I don't know.
Let me be mad.
We gonna be mad. My hair tie is right here. This hair will go right back in the ponytail. What happened?
Well,
what happened?
Well, let's be mad first. So, what y'all think about the police finding the suspects that shot Joshua Brown?
Yeah. The lies and the fallacies. Sure.
Look, I have a special guest that I'm gonna bring on the show in a minute. Y'all ready for my special guest? Hold on. I got a special guest. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me give you something.
Know. The shots didn't come from the book tower. They came from the grassy knoll. What you mean? What happened?
Hold on, y'all. Let me call my phone. Let me call my special guest. Hold on. Let me.
Oh.
If they ain't getting no live, why you got to call them? Tell them to come on camera.
Oh.
They can't. I gotta protect my sources. They can't come on camera. Hold on. Hold on. It's ringing. Hold on. It's ringing. Hold on. Hey, what's up, little man? No, I'm good. I'm just chilling. Look, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Oh, everybody been calling you? Everybody been asking you the same questions? So you know what I'm about to ask you. Okay. Okay. So I'm not saying that you would. Okay. I'm not saying that you would. But if you had 12 pounds of weed in your apartment, what would that smell like? What would that smell like? It would.
Fix it, God. Fix it.
It would smell that. It would be wow. Okay. What about the THC? The THC. You wouldn't have that. You wouldn't. Okay. And about how much cash you think? Like, again, I'm not accusing you of being in a cash only business, but if you were, about how much cash would you have with you? That's what you would do with it. That's what you would do with your cash. Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Would you do all of this if you lived across the hall from the police? Oh, you wouldn't do that shit? Okay. You wouldn't do that across the hall. Well, one last question. If you were doing that, if you were doing all of that, would you voluntarily go and testify at a trial about a police officer? Would you do that? You don't even ask you no dumb shit like that? Okay. Well, I appreciate you. This little man on the phone is little man. Mm-hmm.
It's David.
Everybody talking to David. Everybody, you know your family got a little man. This little man. This my little man. All right.
She talking about Uncle Teo and Desmond.
Right. If we have any more questions, I'm gonna call you. I was just curious because I wasn't sure because I don't know nothing about that stuff. But I know that you know somebody that knows somebody. So I thought I would ask you. Okay. I appreciate you though. Okay, thank you. All right. Little man. All right, bye, man. All right, talk to you later. All right, peace out. Yeah, no. I'm gonna let you know if I'm gonna need that Black Friday hookup. Yeah, I'm gonna call you next week. Okay. Oh, your girl still working at the Target? She gonna be working on Christmas, Thanksgiving. She'll work on thing. All right, let me call you back, man. I gotta call you back. Okay. All right. So look, that was Lil Man.
That was a lot.
Lil Man said if he had 12 pounds of weed in his apartment across the hall from the police, he'd been arrested. That's what Lil Man said. Lil Man has said that. And Lil Man
if Lil Johnny had 5 apples.
And Lil Man said don't even ask him no dumb shit. Yeah, Pookie and them. And he said don't even ask him no dumb shit like, would he testify at a police trial? He said don't even ask him no dumb shit like that. So I'm just wondering, what y'all think? I just had to get an expert witness. Is he? He cute. I'll introduce you when you come to DC. What's up, Jonathan Ford? Child. You like my little man Q&A? I had to get him on the phone. Little man said he talked to me, but I couldn't put him on live.
No. Oh, no.
We going straight to Final Jeopardy. Jeopardy, adult with Jeopardy. Straight to Final Jeopardy.
Hey, Jaden.
Hey.
Jaden, you just missed my interview. I just interviewed Lil Man. I was asking Lil Man, about the 12 pounds of weed in the apartment across the hall from the police,
No, I was backstage.
Oh, you was backstage? Okay, so you heard the interview with Lil Man? And I saw part of your live. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see all of it. I was in a meeting, so I did see part of your live. Can
I get a height and weight? Oh shit, he needs a particular.
So I saw your live, and I think the general consensus is pretty much the same about this bull hockey.
They brought out that goddamn black police chief, whatever. Mess with his way back ass hairline. Child, girl.
Did you say
let me shut up.
It's way back here.
Like, how isn't that they've been so used to getting away with this bullshit that they just think we just gonna believe it? Hey, Jacqueline, or do they just not care anymore?
They expected that by them having a conviction. That's all we needed as black folks. They do not care about her going to jail for real, for real. They just wanted to appease black folks by getting a conviction.
It just irritates my soul because if there's anybody in the chat, if there's anybody that believes that man wasn't assassinated, just throw a 2 up in the chat. If you think he was not assassinated, put a 2 in the chat. I'm curious to know because I don't know anybody that believes that murder, that assassination was innocent. That judge irritates me hugging her. Yeah, that irritated me too. That absolutely irritated me too. Hold on, let me make this smaller. Yeah. What it say? Still waiting for that. Teddy, I said I'll give it to you later now. Jaded Nerd, just give us a synopsis of your live because I want people to go over to the live. Which channel was the live on?
Jaded Nerd is live.
All right, so it's on Jaded Nerd is live. Just give us a synopsis of your take on it.
It's just BS. It's literally every Law and Order, every scandal, every cliche, and it just doesn't make sense. This is a high-profile witness. He's being watched by the prosecution and the defense. They wanted him to mess up. And
let me say something too when Jaded Nerd gets done with that. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he's being watched. So if he were doing that on that scale, they would have seen him by then. And it wouldn't have gotten to that point. And also, drug dealers typically don't do drug deals in front of their houses to avoid being killed in front of their houses. So
Biggie told us that in the 10 Crack Commandments. Didn't Biggie tell us that?
It just don't make sense. It don't make sense. It's insulting. That's the synopsis. It's very insulting to his legacy and to our intelligence. But that's all.
Isn't that the easy go-to that he's a drug dealer? Like that's the easy alley-oop go-to. What were you gonna say, Teddy?
Y'all pardon me for being cynical with all of this, because cynicism has to rule the day when you're talking about the American penal system, okay? The American justice system. Cynicism has to rule the day. And the cynic in me says, I can't even allow myself to get worked up or to get as bothered as I should be, simply because this is more of the same. I only, for selfish reasons, get worked up because quiet as it's kept, he was cute, and I wanted to know how big his stuff was, and I wanted a romp on pop, a hop on pop with him, a romp in the hay, and I wanted him to come. I wanted to take a 2-hour trip up to Dallas and see what he had to offer. Because he was cute. Other than that, this is more of the norm. They already killed one black man, okay? You got this blonde hair, bleach blonde, whatever, dyed her hair blonde, hair, white chick, that they were going to do everything humanly imaginable to get off. Now, what they decided to do was try to appease black people by having this conviction, but then they tried to do they try to do optics because they're gonna have this black judge that they probably gonna run through the ringer, that they have probably already coached up, and they have probably already told, okay, we're gonna get a conviction on this, but your black ass better make sure you give her the minimum. Same thing with that black. Was he even the chief of? I don't even know who he was, but whoever that was speaking on behalf of the Dallas Police Department today about him. Y'all see, they brought his black ass out there to talk about, this is without a doubt nothing to do with the case. Really?
Bullshit.
Really, you so effortlessly are ready to make this an open and closed case with this, but it was not an open and closed case with Amber Geiger and her shooting the black man. But it's an open and closed case with the black man who just got murdered at his home. Come on now. I mean, so the cynic in me, I can't even allow myself, because there are so many atrocities and injustices that have happened across the fruited plains, okay? For me to, I'm not saying that we should be bothered. I'm not saying that we should be worked up. What I'm saying is that this is just more of the same of what's been going on. And I will shut up now.
Abby?
As a mama of black sons, this whole thing makes me want to put my hair back in this ponytail and start windmilling on folks.
Hey,
you mean to tell me First, you walked into my son's home while he was minding his motherfucking business and shot and killed him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm supposed to turn around and be okay and forgive you for that. Then you turn around and my other son, who spoke on behalf of his brother to get this conviction, now all of a sudden he's a drug dealer and a kingpin, and he's dead too.
And you're not going to sit here and convince me. You're not going to convince me that if this man was that big time,
they wouldn't have put him on the stand to begin with.
The prosecution, I mean, the defense would have found, they would have looked under, I'm sure they tried to look under every rock. They probably found out every time he was suspended from elementary school, every time he broke curfew, every time. Like, I promise you, they knew they had a dossier on this man a mile long before he ever stepped foot on the stand. But somehow they missed the fact that he was running this drug enterprise right across the hall from the police. Really, dude? Really?
Quiet as it's kept. I'm more upset.
Hey, Random TV Reviews. Hey,
I am more upset about the black judge and the brother of Botham Jean, because I'm gonna call him by his name. He's Haitian. He's of Haitian descent. They don't say Jean. They say Jean. Okay,
right.
His name is Botham Jean. I'm gonna call him what his name is. Okay, now I'm more upset by the brother of him and by the black judge than I am of anything, because this guy getting murdered is more of the same. And it's so sad that I've gotten to the point where I've become cynical, or I've become almost numb to it, because these are the things that we have come to accept. These are the things that we've come to accept. And this is why I am a proponent of burning shit down. Now, if it was me, I would be raising all kind of hell in the city of Dallas. Burn that bitch to the ground. To the ground. They don't care about us. So why the fuck should we care about? Let me drink my drink. Continue on, Jaded. I'm sure you have commentary. Let me continue on.
Go ahead, Jaded.
It's exhausting because
yeah, it is.
We've been in this
very
exhausting many times. So the energy for the outrage that you feel like you should have, it's kind of gone. You are outraged. That's why I mean we're not saying, because this is not in disrespect to his family at all. Like I can't imagine for either man's family. I cannot. And it kind of makes you feel bad because you want to feel something, not numb or indifference, because you feel indifferent because it's happened so many times and then there's not the right outcome. I don't know what message they want to send, and I know that's going to sound kind of stupid, but it's an obvious message. All right, don't talk. But I feel like to do it this way, where it's so obvious, I just feel like they're sending a specific message, and I'm trying to get what's the message.
I think the message is this. The message, I'm going to tell you exactly what the message is. The message is, we don't respect you all. For as much as you all think that you have gotten to a certain level, we are going to be blatant. If you notice, over the last 5 to 6 years, hell, we'll go back to the last 11 years when Obama got elected. These people have been more vocal, more outward, more overt, okay, about all of their racisms. They're much more radical and they're much more disrespectful. So what they're trying to say to you is this: there is no level of respect that we have for you. Matter of fact, we're going to do it. We're going to be blatant about it. We're going to be overt about it. We're going to be open about it. And there's nothing that you're going to be able to do or say about it. I want to make this other point as well. And you can probably speak to this, really be about this. I am a black man who's a member of several organizations that are led by and are all Black male. I'm a member of a Divine Nine fraternity. Okay. I'm a member of Prince Hall Masonry, all Masonic orders. There's nothing in Prince Hall Masonry that I have not accomplished. Okay. So, and I am a member of several secret organizations within the Black male race. Okay. My anger, as much as I'm angry with the people who did this, I'm more so angry with organizations. And I have said this, I've written letters, I've said this on the floor of open national meetings at all, that I am more angry with them because because the leadership of these organizations, where you have Black men that are 99.9% of the organization, and you have influence and power and ability and all of that stuff within the scope of what we can do nationally, and you say nothing, you do nothing, there's no organizing that's happening. There's nothing. There is nothing that is happening amongst Black people in general to organize ourselves to do anything to move the needle. So these people have every right on the other side to feel like, hell, we could do whatever the fuck we want to do to y'all, and you're not going to do anything. You're going to sit there and you're going to make videos and you're going to do all this other stuff, and nothing's going to happen because you people are not going to organize. There's nothing going to happen. There's no real leadership amongst your race. And so it's open season on African Americans, and there's nothing that you're going to do, and there's nothing that will be done about it. And that's just the truth of the matter.
All right. I want to read a couple of comments in the chat, and then we can do one more round, and then we're going to lighten the mood a little bit. Miss Mars said exactly, they did a thorough check and missed him being a drug kingpin, right? Random TV reviews, it's all BS. Drug dealers don't move like that. So he immediately went back to business after this, testifying. Missed me with that. Dallas has deep racist roots. Yeah, we know that. We know about the Dallas, It's a reminder that nothing has changed. Instead of talking, let's boycott and stay consistent. I'm not skipping over people for no reason. I'm just trying to get Inside Edition tonight. They highlighted the outrage with the judge giving Geiger a hug and a Bible. The judge said she asked for it. I don't give a fuck what she asked for. I don't give a damn. So I hear what Teddy is saying, and to be perfectly honest with you, that's where a lot of my frustration comes in. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm always out here, power to the people, marching in the streets. But I would venture to guess that I have done more organizing, protesting, participating than the average person. And I'm not putting myself on any type of pedestal because there's always more you can do. But I'm saying on that to say, there does need to be an organized outrage. When you say boycott, what are we boycotting? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? But I'm talking about the comment in the chat, not you, El Teddy. I'm talking about the comment in the chat. But there does need to be something. And you're right. They being whoever you want they to be are too comfortable in this. Like, they really did this and thought, yeah, we'll just throw some weed on the floor, sprinkle some pixie dust, and yeah, they'll buy it. And I'm like, nigga, please. Like,
there's
really?
No respect at all. There's no respect for us as a people at all. We are lower on the totem pole than freaking animals. You had the guy who killed the police dog got 45 years. And this young lady who killed an actual human being is probably going to serve less than 5. Let's just be honest.
And Jonathan Ford, he's part of Divine Nine. He said, that they, he said Divine Nine first have an issue getting along with each other. Majority of them are out for self. Lil Baby said, sororities and fraternities manage to organize and get reality shows taken off, but can't change the system. And hey, Fifi TV. Anybody that's coming to the chat while we're kind of talking, welcome, everybody.
Watch it. Let me think. See, this is kind of radical stuff that we need to do. Let me tell you, when people really get moved, this is what you do. And let me tell you something that's radical. And this will never happen in 1,000 years, but this is the level that we need to go to. We know that as African Americans, as Black people, okay, dare I say it, as niggas, okay, we control, if we're honest about it, the culture of this country. I dare for every Black actor, singer, or anybody who deals in the arts or anything dealing with the culture of this nation to say, until y'all do right by Black people, we ain't producing nothing, we ain't doing nothing, we ain't putting nothing out there. Matter of fact, anything associated with my name, take it off the air, take it off the radio programs, take it off everything. We ain't putting nothing out there. Matter of fact, it's a blackout for anybody that has melanin in their system. Because think about this. 90% of anything in culture in these yet to be United States of America come from us. Yet we are the people who are oppressed the most. If we do something as radical as that, and everybody pulls out, what then happens? Then you move the needle. Then when television networks are losing money, then when recording, our record labels are losing money, then when all parts of pop culture are losing money, then what happens? When Black Twitter says we're turning off Twitter, when every Black person says I'm turning off Facebook until you people make it happen, when every Black YouTuber says I'm turning off YouTube, what then happens? Because we move the needle. So goes Black people, so goes pop culture in these yet to be United States of America. But see, this is the radical stuff that I think of in my head. Will these things happen? No, but something radical has to happen in order truly for us to really move the needle.
Agreed. Jaded Nerd, you got something to add? You sound really upset, Jaded. Are you like you sound like you really upset?
Yeah, and I don't want to. I can't go off the deep end about it. I'm just, my summation of everything is it's just very insulting to him, his family, to us.
Definitely his family. I haven't heard anything, and maybe you have, Jaded. Has his family spoken out at all? Because it is definitely insulting to his family.
Not that I've been able to find out. I think that the lawyer released a statement. He wants the investigation to be handled by a different agency besides the Dallas Police Department. And that's valid. I think the FBI should come in and investigate. Yeah, definitely, because I think he's speaking on behalf of them. It's Merritt. I think it's Lee Merritt is their lawyer, the lawyer, family lawyer. But he's speaking on behalf of them, and he said that they're requesting that. They requested that today. It sounds like they're not happy. I think the narrative about the drug thing is just, I don't think they like that. They're not feeling that. This is just me speculating. So yeah,
nobody should be, because again, it's low hanging fruit, and it's too easy to, throw some crack on them and call the police. You know what I mean? Like you said, that's something straight out of a fucking bad cop movie, some Chicago PD type shit. You know what I mean? Like, it is just so easy to go there. And the sad thing is that we'll be this divided over it. Oh, okay. We'll be this divided over it that people would just assume, the same people that'll believe it are gonna believe it and to say, y'all know, Abby, I'm gonna let you have the last word, baby, and we're gonna move on.
I get the last word. Okay, so I don't know what the answer is. I have heard that the mom, it says she was not pleased with the sentencing. But that is not the story, because the brother talked about he forgive her and he want to be her friend, and he having altar calls before the sentencing and shit. No, that's become the narrative of this whole story. Is this art of forgiveness?
Because I think I would have kept that one to myself, even if that's how I felt. Ain't no way in hell.
Like, I don't understand why we as Black people are required to always be the ones to offer forgiveness when things are done wrong to us. But if it was the other way around, that would not be the story.
Child, you better say that one again. It would not. It would not. So we know that this is it's raw, it's new, it's touchy. We got more information that's gonna come out, and we can revisit this again. But we're gonna lighten up the mood a little bit because we can all go out here and be ready to burn down the administrative offices. But ain't none of us in Dallas, so. But
I'm not far from Dallas.
Well, I know you're not. Respect and protect. I agree with you. Some sacrifices are going to have to be made. You know, people always want to be nostalgic about generations past, but people never want to accept the sacrifices that were made by those generations. You know, nobody wants to accept the fact everybody want to talk about Rosa Parks, but nobody wants to talk about the fact that these people walked for a year. Nobody wants to accept the sacrifice. The Montgomery bus boycott didn't happen in a bubble. It wasn't a one-day event and people went back to their regular life.
For over a year.
For over a year. It happened for over 300, I think it was 366 days to be exact. But I'm sure somebody will fact check me on it, but I know it was over a year. So for over a year, people did not catch the bus. People walked to work.
Miles.
Did whatever it was that they had to do because the end goal was more important than their temporary discomfort.
And the thing about it, in this day and age, if things don't happen in 3 days, in this day and age, people are ready to move on in 3 days. And, you know, back in the day, people were going, and if we go back to the 19th century, the 1800s, people were doing things for decades.
Absolutely.
Decades.
Absolutely.
Without change. People died knowing that this is never going to happen in my lifetime, but I don't mind sacrificing myself for the better good for generations after me, knowing that this may never happen in my lifetime. And people today are so anthropomorphic that they could never dream of saying, oh, I'm going to do this knowing that it might never happen in my lifetime.
And, you know, and what's funny is, and, you know, people, you know, we've sort of turned the I have a dream speech into sort of almost a caricature. That's not the right word I'm looking for. El Teddy, give me the right word I'm looking for. But I don't want to say joke. I want to come up with something more creative than joke. But if you go back and you really listen to the words, Martin Luther King, because it wasn't the first time he gave that speech. It wasn't the only time he gave that speech. Martin Luther King knew he would not live to see the fruit of his labor.
And when you even think about that, I have a dream speech. Remember, people always neglect the first half of the speech with the check that guy, you know, that was insufficient funds. That America wrote a check that had insufficient funds. That was the crux of his speech. He only said that I have a dream speech because, like you said, he had said that before. Right. And Mahalia Jackson called out from behind him.
Right. And said, tell him about the dream.
Talk about the dream. Mahalia Jackson is the only reason that he even gave that portion of the speech. But people neglect the whole three-quarters of the speech where he talked about America had cashed a check for insufficient funds.
Right. And it bounced. Yeah. And let me say this too. Dommy Thomas, I put it up on the screen. Dommy Thomas put up a good point, and I said I wanted to end it on this, but we can talk about this for a quick minute, and then we can go to something a little light. Dommy Thomas said, Obama said it best, we got to stop putting Band-Aids on issues and think of long-term fixes so the problem doesn't reoccur. And here's my issue, and I'm going to throw this to the chat, and I'll start with Jay the Nerd. I'm going to throw this to the chat. One of my biggest problems or biggest pet peeves is the society that we have put ourselves in, and I say we put ourselves in a society where everybody walks around on eggshells and everybody is so worried about offending somebody, and we're so politically correct that we never ever go below surface and get to the root of our issues. If I'm so worried about using the proper pronoun or using the proper racial term of the day or sexual the sexual label of the day, that we can't get to the bigger issue and we can't dig deep, we're never going to be able to put more than a band-aid on our issues, because everybody's afraid to have the conversation because we're afraid of offending each other before we even get to what the damn problem is. If I'm talking, and they had this conversation last night on the Queen Supreme Court, if I'm talking to a transgender woman and I misgender them and I use the wrong pronoun, that could turn into a whole hour-long conversation before I even got to what my question is or what my concern is, that we can work it out. And that doesn't mean that a transgender person should not want to be called by the proper pronoun. But what I'm saying is we allow ourselves to get sidetracked on that instead of dealing with the real issue. And it's the same thing with Black versus African American, white versus Caucasian, Latino versus Hispanic versus. It's like, I get it that some people might not have it quite right, but can we get past that and get to what the real conversation needs to be so we can probably fix some shit? Jaded, I'm sorry, I'm done. Go ahead, say what you say. Go on. I'm throwing it to you.
I mean, we're very sensitive. I don't think it's something that we're going to work our way out of anytime soon. I think it's just part of our evolution process. You got to think in the grand scheme of how long the cosmos has been here. People, we're like a blip on the, we haven't been here long, humans, if you think about it. It could be another 2,000 or 3,000 years, and we might evolve to a point where that's a thing of the past, and where you get what I'm saying. Like you never know. And I just think we feel like we've been around for a long time, but we haven't.
Right.
And I think that we don't give our time on this planet, this world, the right scale as we compare it to everything else. Give or take 2,000 years? I mean, I'm just saying in terms of written, recorded history, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. I know
what you're saying.
I don't got my years right, but we ain't been around that long. I feel like we need way more time on this planet and other planets to be humanity and evolve and keep changing, because right now this permutation is flawed.
All right, Ebony, you want to add to it, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
I agree with Jaded. We are here for a short time. It's not but a vapor. I've heard it classified as you get even on your tombstone, you get a sunrise and a sunset. You get 2 dates. And everything that you did between those 2 dates is represented by a dash. We need to do more with our dash.
Okay, girl, I like that. El Teddy, I was going to throw it to you, but I like that. We're going to end it on that. I like that. We need to do more with our dash. Hashtag more with the dash. I like that. Okay, girl. So let's lighten up a little bit. Let's get a little light. Let's get a little light as my boy would say, let's do a little light.
I was about to say for everybody else.
Right. As QB would say, let's do a little light. Now, as I was scrolling through the gram today, 50 Cent has put up the artwork for the first spinoff to Power. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's got, did y'all know that Mary J. Blige was going to be starring in the first spinoff for Power? So that's Mary J. Blige.
I did. I heard, but I don't know what she's going to do.
It's called Power Book, and it's starring Mary J. Blige. And let me say this about Murray J. Blige. Now, I love Murray. We love Murray. I'm putting my DC accent on it. We love Murray. Murray's acting has been inconsistent. Is that a nice way of saying that?
She's about as good of an actor as Beyonce. Let's just be honest.
Oh, she is an Oscar-nominated actress. Don't you do that?
She was at least nominated for She was at least nominated for an Oscar. No, El Trini, don't matter.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
You didn't like the movie she got nominated for? Okay. I tried.
So what do we expect? And then we can end it talking about doing a little power recap. I haven't done my video yet, but damn it, it is what it is at this point. I'll put it up.
And I only say that because, just being honest, if I'm gonna be brutally honest, and I love this woman to death.
You brutally honest? No.
But Jennifer Hudson getting the Oscar for Dreamgirls, I don't know that she deserved it. I'm just being brutally honest. And she was great. But you know how many freaking black actresses deserved how many Oscars before Jennifer Hudson, her first role. I mean, it wasn't even a stretch.
I saw Dreamgirls.
It wasn't even a stretch. That was not even a stretch for her to play that role. Okay? That didn't take any acting chops. That was nothing. That was not.
Do you know how much white mediocrity gets celebrated? I mean, we can't get one?
You better say it.
No, we can't get one.
Oh, no, I'm not going to take that from her. Oh, let her keep her, Oscar that she has. But what I'm saying is, just because somebody was nominated does not make them a credible actress. Because Jennifer Hudson won an Oscar, but that does not make her a credible actress.
Okay.
No, they gave her that Oscar for that song. That's what they gave it to her for.
I was gonna say this.
It wasn't about the air.
I saw Dreamgirls on Broadway. I was a mere tyke. I was a young child, and I saw. I'm gonna say that Jennifer Hudson.
I saw it back in the 80s. My uncle took me to see Dreamgirls, and I was like 5 or 6 years old, but I vividly remember my uncle snatching me and my brothers to go up to New York, and it was, I want to say 80. Yeah. It was like 80. I'm not sure. It was the 80s, and it was like 85, and I think it was still the original cast. I didn't know what was going on.
I saw it. Me too. I saw it with the original cast. That's what I'm saying. I saw it with the original cast, and let me tell you, she did Effie. She did Effie. She did it. She did Jennifer Holiday. She did Effie. She did that. I hear you though, El Teddy. Now, somebody in the chat said that Mary can't do no worse than La La. I mean, I'm
no lie detected on this end.
No lie detected is real though.
But at least Mary J. Blige's body looked real, because I don't know what the hell Lala did to her booty. That is terrible. She needs to sue whoever the fuck did that to her. She needs to sue them.
Who did that to mess? Oh, Lala and her surgeries and her high booty.
Lala and that booty. What is that booty doing? It looks horrible. Now, I don't have no problem with surgery when it looked good, but that looks a mess. I'm sorry.
Look, L-Long. We done said this once before. Halle Berry earned her Oscar by having to rub up against Skeletor in that fucking movie. You leave her alone.
It's so disgusting. Billy Bob Thornton invokes the gag reflex.
Make me feel good.
The fact
the fact that the great Cicely Tyson does not have one. The fact that the great Angela Bassett has not gotten one yet. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot.
They need to give Angela Bassett one just on GP, just cause.
They need to rewind back to when that Tina Turner movie came out and take it from whoever they gave it to and give it to her and be like, we spot that and we messed up.
Tina Turner more with Angela Bassett than they do with the actual Tina Turner.
Same thing with Ike. Let me give y'all a quick story time. I went to college with Ike Turner's daughter. Ike Turner came to our campus a few times. Baby, you couldn't tell her nothing about her dad. And I get it, that was her daddy. But I was in college when that movie came out. Honey. Ooh, she was on. Ooh, she hated that thing. Bring it up. Anybody to talk. Oh my, she hated that thing. Ooh, that thing. She hated that thing. Anyway, that's just a sidebar. That was a quick little story time. Anyway, so with that, talk about this week's episode of Power. How did you like it, El Teddy? And then I'm gonna come to JD because I know you did your review. How did you like it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't put your review
on the discussion. Okay. No, y'all sure? Go ahead. Yeah, it's all good. It's just Power, child.
Hey, Davin, Amber, I'm trying to go through the chat. Some people that came in. Captivating Christian is in the room. I said that so El Teddy could flirt. Classic Coco.
Oh, me and Captivating Christian can flirt privately. I'll hit you up, Captivating Christian. We'll flirt privately.
Get straight or get left. I like that name. Get straight or get left. Shakira's in the room.
Captivating Christian makes me excited in areas that I don't want to show on camera.
Oh.
Leave that for your Saturday night after darks, please, sir.
He makes me excited. He's such a cute. If you don't follow Captivating Christian on Instagram, you are missing out with the brown dreads.
Yeah, the art creation. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Charging to my head.
Get back on topic. Power. The fact that Tommy is not dead is still an act of God. And it is what makes me not respect the writers of this particular show. Tommy, let's just be honest. If this were real life, Tommy would not be at the level that he was at. Okay.
Tommy would have been dead in episode 1.
Not season 1. He certainly wouldn't be at the level that he's at. So it's disrespectful for the writers to continue to allow him to be where he is, being as sloppy as he is. Because nobody at the level that Tommy is at would let the likes of Lala's character do what she's doing, having no history within the business. Fucking Tasha's character proved right away she doesn't even know how to clean the money properly. So why would you be allowing her into that level of the business? It doesn't make sense.
Right.
And then to add insult to injury, Jason would not allow for somebody to be that high up being as sloppy as Tommy is. You understand you being that high up should not be that nilly-willy. And I'm going to tell you where you knew it was something wrong. Jason being the distro, when he saw that somebody was out for Tommy at that level, when Ghost shot up that car and killed one of Jason's people, that would have been the straw that broke the camel's back right then. That would have been you got that much going on? Nah, bro.
First of all, there's no way that you kill somebody in my organization and it goes unpunished. That's bull. That's bull.
So y'all want a show where the man walked into the penthouse and shot it up with a submachine gun and nobody called the cops. And then they turned around and robbed a whole bunch of rich white folks at a political fundraiser and there was no security around. That's the show that y'all want to have some sense to it. I know you motherfucking lying. I know you lying. Not this shit makes sense.
But Tommy's Achilles heel has always been women. First his mama, then Holly, now Lala. It's always been women. That has always been his Achilles heel. Now, we've always focused on Ghost and his drama with his women, but Ghost's situation has been very clear. I ain't saying it was right. I'm not saying it was right. I'm saying it's been clear. Tommy's the one that don't know how to put stuff in perspective. Amber Turner said, why Ghost Building didn't have no cameras? Like I said, he let him up the service entrance. In buildings like that, the service entrance got all the cameras because that's where the service people come through. And you know, rich white folk don't
trust niggas. Exactly. They should have cameras.
Exactly. So there's nowhere in the world that place would not have had any cameras. Okay? Shot up a penthouse in the middle of Manhattan with nosy white people that like to call the cops. Okay, because you can best believe that the whole building already knew that Ghost was rumored to have been a drug dealer. We already know that. So you think they wouldn't have all eyes on him?
So you mean to tell me in the time we live in where niggas can't even go into the apartment building they live in without a white person asking them, do you live here? So this fucker come and shoot up the whole shit and don't nobody say nothing.
Ice cream and watching Netflix. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna live in no apartment and you hear fucking M16s, just laying shit out in a goddamn apartment and ain't nobody call the cops. And this is a well-to-do, wealthy place to live. Hell,
and let me ask
you are insulting my intelligence.
And let me ask a question. And maybe I'm thinking too deep. But with the way that Ghost apartment was shot up, you don't think they would have called the ATF in that? Like that type of firepower? You don't think the ATF would have been? I mean, maybe I'm thinking too deep. Too deep, y'all. But I mean,
ATF, fire, and
let me tell you why shit does not make
tobacco, all of that.
Because I'm gonna tell you one more thing, and I asked this a friend of mine who works in law enforcement.
Okay.
They assured me by no stretch of the imagination is the FBI going to have someone from a local municipality or city law enforcement officer or department working with them like that Hispanic chick, whatever her name is, that talk with her mouth closed, is working with the FBI. They told me by no stretch of the imagination is that happening. Because when the FBI comes in, they come in and they shut shit down. They say, I don't give a fuck what y'all got going on. We got this and we will handle it from our end. Y'all don't got to do nothing. They're not going to be put. That doesn't make sense.
Not only that, you guys, but Sachs, when he put, and this is the part you wouldn't know, Jaded, when he put the tracker on old boy Rotami, if he's supposed to be under the table and not cluing anybody in on what he's going through, what he's doing, how the fuck he get a tracker that's activated, that's connected on this informant that don't nobody know he had? Like, come on, y'all playing too many games with me. Amber said, why haven't they tracked down this mysterious white man that Tariq said kept threatening him? Ain't nobody asked about him. They just let that go. Like, come on.
Man, just a mess.
Child, that's just a mess. Now, all right, Dami threw in the chat a little bit earlier. The word on the street is, in the rumor, this is on the allegedly. Rumor has it that Kelly Rowland done left her husband. Does anybody care? Does anybody care?
Who? She don't care about herself or her career. Why do we care?
Who?
What you mean?
Kelly Rowland?
In the immortal words of Patty LaHale, Kelly Nowhere Land. Girl, ain't nobody looking for Kelly Rowland like that. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down to fuck somewhere, Kelly Nowhere Land. Lord.
Yeah,
got to be real. No, wait. Real shout out.
I believe you over.
Real shout out to the greatest. No, I have to pay homage. I have to pay homage and give real shouts out to the greatest parody show of the Black.
Got to Be Real.
Got to Be Real is the greatest parody show. There are a lot of people that came after Got to Be Real, but Got to Be Real is the original. And there's nothing that gets better than Got to Be Real. So shout out to Patty LaHale. and
Yeah,
Got
you
to
gotta
Be
check
Real.
it out. Hey,
You got
Richard,
You got that. There are a lot of people that came on, like there was the Legends panel and all of that stuff that came afterward. But Got to Be Real is the originator, and nobody is better than my girl.
Hilarious.
My
Anybody in
girl
the chat,
Patty
if y'all don't know
LaHale,
what we're talking about, go to YouTube immediately following this and look it up.
and go look up Got. It's the word Got, the number 2, the letter B, and then Real. Got to Be Real.
no.
Because Patty LaHale had some real read. That was real reading. That was real shade on Got to Be Real. That was that play read that you see in the YouTube screen. That was real.
For real, I had to school myself to stop saying "Hey Rita" after Aretha died. I had to school myself.
She's always gonna be Hate Rita. No, the way Dion used to always say, "Listen, Hate Rita." Listen, I tell my friends that right now. Whenever my friends say some shit that's out of pocket, I be like, "Listen, Hate Rita." It's just if it's anywhere, listen, Hate Rita.
Little baby,
you gonna call somebody Hate Rita?
Little baby said she wanted to come out of retirement for just one more episode. Now, Volvo to Love, and I must admit I've missed the last couple of episodes, but Volvo to Love, if this is true, then Kelly Rowland has sharp, because Volvo to Love says that she is on this season of The Masked Singer.
Oh wow.
Well, Gladys Knight won last year, so I mean,
no, she didn't. What you call it? One last season. What's his name? From Tallahassee, Florida. Who does the auto tune?
T-Pain.
Oh, T-Pain. Thank you.
T-Pain.
T-Pain won last season.
Yeah, but
okay. Well, Auntie Gladys on the show though.
Auntie Gladys was on the show.
Okay.
But the sad part is Gladys Knight has a very distinguishable voice. So you knew very early on that was Gladys. Listen, Lamone, the voice of Dion, I know the guy who plays the voice of Dion, and he is hilarious. Where he used to be like, "Listen, hey, Rita."
No, I'm telling y'all, that thing is hilarious. If y'all don't know what we talking about,
if you don't know what Got to Be Real is, Got to Be Real is so fucking hilarious.
Oh my gosh, it is so good.
It's hilarious.
So good.
So
welcome
good.
Everybody in the chat. I put my I dropped my information in the chat. Any new people, you can follow me on social media. Make sure you are subscribed to all 4 of us. We are all some interesting, if I must say so myself, content creators. Creators. So go ahead and check
I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a content creator because they bastardized that term. I'm a YouTuber.
He's a YouTuber. What was I going to say? You made me forget. You made me forget what I was going to say.
Follow my channel. Gentleman's Panel will be on my channel in 2 days.
Yes, the Gentleman's Panel will be on Teddy's platform on Thursday night. So y'all make sure y'all head on over there Thursday night. What time, Teddy?
It'll be 7:30 Eastern.
7:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central Standard.
No, that's 6:30 Eastern.
What?
7:30 Eastern is 6:30 Central.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I went the wrong direction. My bad. You know.
So, where's Mother at? I ain't seen him today since he cussed the people out in the car this morning, and we ain't heard from him since.
Didn't he come on and give him a good old 15-minute cussing out and went on about his business?
He did. He dragged him by their 2 front teeth, and he was like, "And I'm out."
Can we get Mother to come in on the house meeting, please?
I don't think. Let me see. I doubt it. But let me find out. I doubt it though. Hold on.
We be having all these house meetings, and Mother never comes to the house meeting.
Hold on. Let me call.
You probably sick of fucking YouTube at this point. Mother like is not with the shits on today.
And like Mother said, what you in, bingo? Okay. All right. No, your presence was requested at the house meeting, but I told him you probably were busy. You was probably out, with that no life that you have. You were probably busy doing nothing, and you out. Oh, okay. Yeah, your presence was requested. They said you don't never come to none of the house meetings.
He cussing us out. Oh God, I didn't do it.
Mother said he'll be at the house meetings because he told y'all before he left us with the babysitter. He out in them streets. Okay.
Oh hell.
He out in the street with trade. Tell him to get out them streets with trade.
Mother said that he is out making money. He poor according to the YouTube streets. He don't have no money.
He out in the streets with trade. We know where he at because we are the bosses. He with trade in the streets. Come on, Jada, you know how we do with trade. Trade gives life. Trade gives life abundantly.
Somebody said, "Where's y'all mother?" Mother is out making some money now. How mother making the money ain't our business.
Mother getting the food stamps for us to eat now. Leave mother alone. We need the food stamps that she getting for us to eat.
Go on back to that. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mother is not available. I'll try to schedule mother. I'll try to schedule mother so that mother can show up. But mother said that she, that he leaves us in capable hands. He can leave Ebony in charge.
No, that's you, big sis. You are the oldest sibling. So as the oldest sibling, then we're left to the big sister. Us little brothers down here on the bottom. I guess you trying to say we bottoms. For us little brothers down here on the bottom, we right here making it happen. We right here acting up and being bad. We right here acting up and being bad.
Hey Tanya, I'm gonna start calling Dami our David Makes Man reporter. Dami says that Nick Cregan, the guy, light-skinned Jamaican dude, said that he is Jamaican in real life. That is not a bad Jamaican accent. He is.
But he don't have no real Jamaican accent. I don't believe his Jamaican accent. I'm not here for it.
Hold on, because
I'm not here for it.
That accent disappeared when he told that Willie Derrick had OD, and he said, "Really, nigga, take me to him." There was no Jamaican accent at that point. I don't understand where to go.
Listen, I don't care for him because I grew up in Miami, Florida. And Miami, Florida technically has more Jamaicans living in Miami, Florida than lives in the actual country of Jamaica. There are more Jamaicans living in Miami, Florida that live in the actual country of Jamaica, okay? So I know all about Jamaican accent. He don't have nobody's real authentic Jamaican accent. I'm not here for him. Tell him that
maybe he need to be around his people first. You know how when you get to your people, your accent gets picked up.
Hold on. We got clarification. The reporter on the street, Dami, has given us some clarification. His parents are Jamaican. He grew up in New York.
That's what that sounded like when he got upset.
That is my point exactly.
He sounded like a Bronx nigga that wear Timbs in August.
Exactly. And he don't sound like no real Jamaican. Because I know real Jamaican. I know real.
You know what?
Real Jamaicans stop by saying, but, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hell. Deeces.
So yeah, the fresh butters. That's how them Bronx dudes do with the fresh butters.
Don't do me.
Absolutely.
I will be forced to do you harder.
But they don't take off even when y'all fucking. You know what it is.
Do you harder.
I'm waiting for somebody to do me hard. I'm just saying.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Come on now. But Deeces from Deeces and Merle has more of a Jamaican accent than goddamn that motherfucker from goddamn David Makes Man. I don't buy him at all and his quote unquote Jamaican accent.
Well, we got clarification He is Jamaican technically, but no, he grew up in New York. Okay, so we got 10 more minutes because we have to get ready. All of us have to get off of here. We got to get ready for Greenleaf, and we got a few other, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to the house meeting. Anything else that y'all want to throw out? Anything else on your mind? I'm gonna start with Jada. You've been quiet, Jada. Anything else on your mind? How this week been going for you, boo? Jada, that's my boo, y'all. That's Jada, my boo thing. That's my boo.
No, I just be working.
No, that's my boo because he doesn't like your kind. Okay.
That's why he my boo, because I ain't got to worry about
What is our kind, El Taddy? What that mean? What you mean? What that mean?
You don't like the
what you trying to say?
Preferential to the XY chromosome, not the XX chromosome. Okay.
Look at Jaded. Jaded. I'm gonna put you full screen, boo. What's on your mind? You say you just been working, and what else now?
No, I'm just working. Watching YouTube. It's a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah, but we're gonna stay on the board. We stand on the board.
Everybody,
it's hard. It's hard to stay on the board.
Everybody pick their sides. We are where we are, and that's all you can really say. So, the line is drawn in the sand, child.
I ain't picking no side. I'm just using common damn sense.
And
I just use common sense. I ain't walking into I'm not walking into a burning building behind nobody. You know what I mean? But go ahead. Right. I'm sorry I cut you off. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Oh, and I'm actually kind of happy. I'm very happy for Tyler Perry and what they can.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that, but I'm definitely.
That'd be dope. Maybe he might see one of y'all reviews. You know what I'm saying? That y'all might be working at the studio. Y'all never know. You know what I'm saying? So.
You know what? Hey,
you better speak that into existence, Jaded.
From your mouth. All right, Abby.
Because we can show be the ghetto view, the four of us. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Abby, what's going on with you? What's your week been looking like? I know you work from home, so you got a lot of home time. What you got going on, Gig?
Yeah, nothing. Waiting for the next Shane episode for the Shane Dawson docuseries to drop so the whole YouTube community to blow the fuck up. Other than that, loving on the grandbabies. That's pretty much it. That's it. That's all. Cussing out people from Dragula. The norm.
So Dragula. So have your comments from Dragula been giving you a hard time?
No, it's not the people commenting on. Not that anybody ever comments on any of my things, but I'm just saying, I cussed out the man's mom.
You saw that?
I appreciate you, really, Reed. But I kind of cussed out one of the contestants' mama last week. So. Yeah.
Emily, you done cuss people, mama.
Yeah, you don't just. Yeah, it was the boy was telling the story of how he had gotten sick as a child, and the doctors couldn't figure it out, so they were running all these tests, and so they could tell by his demeanor and the tone of his voice that he was homosexual. So they asked him if he was having unprotected sex with men. They asked, so they were trying to figure out. So they had tried to eliminate things, and so they were going to test him for HIV to see if that was what was wrong. When the doctors left with the blood work, his mama turned to him and said, "If you have AIDS, when we get home, you got to pack your stuff and get out of my house."
Oh my God. Yeah, I'd have cussed her ass out too.
When I say I was ready, my hair was already in a ponytail. I don't even know this man mama. When I say I was ready to fight, how dare you?
Yeah, I'd have been very. I'd have been behind you.
Right. I'm trying not to be angry because I gotta watch it again tonight. So I'm trying to keep the blood pressure down. But yeah, I was ready to bop his mama in her mouth.
Yeah, I'd have
you don't treat your children that way.
That's terrible.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Abby, Captivating Christian said that he leaves comments on your videos too.
Okay, I'm sorry, Captivating Christian. I love you. I appreciate you.
And Tommy, you know we love you, girl. I keep see you are not a girl. We know you love us, and we love you too. And you are our David Makes man on the street. You in the chats. You trying to get a kill to come and talk to us on our stream. All of that.
We appreciate you.
Definitely love you, boo. And you keep on doing what you're doing. I'm a L Teddy. You want to? Before I let L Teddy,
about to get the red light.
Right, after the red light special. Before I let L Teddy get the last word, because I know it's gonna be a long one. David Makes Man. Are we?
I need a fan.
Wow.
David Makes Man. Are we gonna try to do the panel on Friday night? Is everybody free Friday, or do we?
I'm free. Yeah,
I should be free.
Oh, the middle finger.
Oh, is that his middle finger? Wow.
I am free.
Okay. I do have to say this though. I have to push it back. I can't do it at 8. I have to do it at 9. It's homecoming week and spirit week, and Friday night is the pep rally. And I was voluntold. You know what I'm saying? I was voluntold that I would be in the ticket booth for the pep rally. So I'm gonna probably not be leaving work Friday until about 7:30. So I gotta push it back from 8 to 9 if that's cool with everybody.
That's fine with me.
All right, so I'll set the reminder.
What time to beat my faces off? It won't take. I get longer than 15 minutes.
You know what? When I come to Charlotte, Abby, we're gonna do a video. We're gonna do a video. You beating my face because I'm ready for a beat.
Oh, you are under the mistaken impression that I know how to do this on other people. Okay, we'll work it out.
No, man, you're right. I did assume. I shouldn't have made that assumption. You know what happens when you assume, honey? You know, you mean. Little baby. Excuse me. Little baby. I hate being voluntold too, but you know, you have some people in the building. And when you work at a job that look out for you, so whenever they need something, you look out for them type of thing. This, yeah, I don't like being voluntold either, but this my girl. She always got my back, so I can take tickets at the damn door for a couple of hours, and you know it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Volvo said he gonna bring
pep rally. Pep rally. Okay, it's been a long time since I was in school.
It's homecoming week. Saturday night is the homecoming dance, and Saturday is the homecoming game. So Friday night is the pep rally, and I'll be at the taking tickets. I mean, y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah. L Teddy, I know you've had a crazy week thus far. How's things going down in the text of the S?
Well, shout out to my boy, Captivating Christian. Please send me a DM so we can have a conversation on the gram. Anyway, I just want to say this to those people who know already that they'll be moderators for Thursday. And if you think you might want to be moderators, or you think I already have chosen you to be moderators, hit me up in my hit me up with an email if you can. My email is el2000.
I'll type it in the chat.
el2000.slim@gmail.com. And I'll give you some information, but just know that I'm going to be making some temporary moderators for the block party that we're having on Thursday on my channel, with the gentlemen's panel. The gentlemen have I've already set the topics for this week. They have already said they're in on it. So prepare for a good gentlemen's panel this week. I'm here for it. It will all be sponsored by me. And so any topics or anything that happens this Thursday that you don't like, blame me. I'll take the blame. But yes, all my other people that I flirt with, Dami, Captivating Christian, and anybody else, I can't see the chat. But if you're in the chat and you think that I might flirt with you, you can hit me up at on my Instagram DMs, which is DRBINGOW. That's my Instagram name, DRBINGOW. That's Dr. Bing Owl. DRBINGOW. And you can hit me up and we can exchange nude peen pics and ass pics, and we can do all of those grown folks things that we do in my DMs. And that's all I have.
Okay, JLC, you said you wanted to say something. What you want to say, boo? What you want to say? We're getting ready to shut it down. We gotta get ready for Greenleaf, and I still ain't done my damn Power review. It's just a lot. Power be a lot of talking. You got a lot. It's a lot.
Oh, by the way, I'm not doing any more Love and Hip Hop Hollywoods this season. Maybe next season, but I ain't doing no more.
Hold on. If you have not seen this fool's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review, please go look at it right now.
Over it. You were so over it.
Please.
Listen, I was done. I was so done.
Abby, I don't know your Cash App. That's the first time
I put it in the chat. Don't worry about it. It's my government.
But that's what I'm saying, Abby. I never had it. I never knew what it was. I had to look at it. I'm trying to get everybody. I dropped everybody's Cash App in the chat. Y'all know we don't we don't be asking. We just do a little dry
begging season. Come on, dry begging season.
We just drop it in the chat, and if y'all want to show love, y'all can show love. If not, it's all
good. We're gonna still be taco money. Come on.
I need a little dollar menu money. Can I get some dollar menu money? That's all I need. Some dollar menu money. Just some for the dollar menu.
I need some money for some lash glue, apparently, because this one lash won't stay the hell. Okay, you know what? I'm not even.
I need a new hat, and my hats are real expensive. They cost about $35 to $40 a piece. But my hats.
Well, people. Hey, look, people out here asking for rent money and furniture money. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Two more things before we roll out. JLC 87 Productions wanted me to make an announcement. I put it in the chat, and I'll go ahead and read it. Tomorrow, her, Lady P, and Neptarian will be holding a discussion about suicide among the LGBTQ community on Lady P's platform at 4 p.m. So if anybody is available and or interested, join them over on Lady P's platform tomorrow at 4 o'clock. They will be having a discussion discussing suicide among the LGBTQ community. That sounds like a very interesting topic of discussion.
And I really want to come in, but I already know, Lady P, that I won't get off work until about 6 p.m. Eastern. So the likelihood of me being on while you all are on is slim and none. If I get a little break, I'll try to come on and, just show some love. But I think that's a very good topic. Y'all go over to JLC 87 Production. And
I'm definitely going to check that out.
If I can, I definitely will check out the replay. But if I can be there, if I get a quick break or something at the end of the day, and I can get up in there, I'll try to JLC Production. But yeah, that's a much needed topic. That is a much needed topic.
Not a problem, JLC. It's all love over here. We all about building people up and helping people out, and we ain't, it's all love over here. We ain't never got no problem with that over here.
Sure.
And
it's just Chez. I'm gonna change the name of my Cash App right now. It's my actual name.
Yeah,
now somebody can try them reindeer games with me if they motherfucking want to, but I am not the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4 for the bullshit.
Come on now.
So,
she said the 1.
You don't want to see me.
The 2.
The 2.
The 3.
Not the 3.
Or the 4. Or the 4, she said. That's what she said. That is what she said. Also, remember tomorrow, when y'all get done with their review with that panel, don't forget that at 6:30 tomorrow, I will be having a live discussion with the author of the book that we've been doing for the book club this month, which is 30 Days of Loving You. We will have a live discussion with Janai Childress, who, and then I will also be having a book giveaway. I had 3. I was told that I only have 2 because one of them books.
You only have 2. That's correct.
So I'll have 2 books to give away, 2 signed copies of the book to give away. And if you guys want to join us for next month's book club, The book for next month's book club is Loving Topaz by our very own house mother, James Caldwell. It is available on Amazon and also on Kindle. So go ahead, take care of it. Those are all the announcements I have, I think. We're going to go ahead.
Reading it now? Because I got the book.
Okay, then go. Start reading the book again. I'm sure we can get the author to join us on a live discussion at some point. I'm sure I can get him to do that. Any last minute discussions? Jaded, you have any lives coming up or anything? We got the gentleman's panel Thursday. I got my live tomorrow. Anything you got coming up you want to drop out here real quick or not sure yet?
I don't have anything planned right now.
Thank you. I just got it. Oh, thank you. Love, love, love. I don't want to say your government name, but thank you for the cash app.
That's the government, Jesus.
Right. I don't want to call nobody government. But you know who you are. Thank you, baby. Okay. I'm sorry I cut you off, Jaded. Anything coming up?
No, I didn't have anything planned. I'll just keep watching to see what trends, and if something trends, I'm gonna try to maybe talk about it. But nothing planned.
Okay. Cool. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for El Teddy called this house meeting.
Mental illness and YouTubers, which you need to discuss. These motherfuckers is crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, Jaded. Yeah, I mean that seems like a potent topic these days. These motherfuckers is crazy. Some of them are really mentally ill. They ain't right. Y'all giggling like y'all understand the hell I'm saying. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit.
Abby just came out of nowhere and started swinging.
That's normally how it happens. I get real quiet. When I get real quiet, you should run, because that means next thing I'm gonna do is start swinging on somebody.
Abby just started swinging on them. He's like, I mean,
y'all know these motherfuckers ain't got those things.
Just a damn mess, Abby. Just a damn mess.
Ready. Okay, Dami Thomas has one last announcement. Nick Cregan, light-skinned Jamaican boy, he will be on Watchmen, the new season of Watchmen, starting October the 20th. So if y'all watch Watchmen,
I don't want to see him. I don't like him like that. Unless he proves to me that he has double-digit penis size, I'm not going to really be following for him.
Well, I'm going to watch it for Regina King because I love her.
I love Regina King.
And she stars in The Watchmen. So she's the star of the show. So that's why I'm watching it.
QI, we about to shut down, but I wish you had been here earlier, baby. We had a whole probably 30, 40-minute conversation about what's going on down there in Texas. And I'm sure you had some good insight. I'm gonna get you to come on and talk one night when we get on some, we go from serious to silly. But I'm gonna get you on here one night when we talking about some good topics. QI, you might want to join, and I'm definitely gonna get off of here after this. You might want to join. I'm not sure if you know or not. Over on Lady P's platform tomorrow at 4:00. They're going to be having a panel discussion about suicide in the LGBTQ community, and I know that you would definitely have something to add to that. I know that you do a lot of advocacy work in the LGBTQ community and things like that. So you may want to, if you have time, if you're available, you might want to check out. Oh, you're going live on that. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I throw it out there. All right, y'all, for real, we shutting this down because I gotta go.
Okay. One more thing, Jaded, another topic for you is YouTubers getting some business of their own to mine. There it is. Boom, there it is. That's it right there. That's it right there. That'll change your life if you just get some business of your own and mind it. How about that? Half the shit wouldn't even be. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all have a good night.
On that note, I'm out. I'm done. I'm out. Good night.
That is hilarious.